Hi guys, we are back and we are doing the air and earth signs now. So we're back. So thank you guys for yes, welcome back. Here I am. How beautiful. We're back. No, I'm just kidding. Good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't know. I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna break here. I'm gonna break them up. And yep, that's what I did. So, yep. Don't know why I had to do it that way, but if it came over me, like I gotta do it. I don't know what happened. It was like I was like reading, but like I wasn't present. So I was like, oh, I'm off. And it started on Pisces where I started to say, oh, I'm feeling like I'm off, like in a distant world. And then, like how I say sometimes I feel like I'm in Pisces world or something. I felt like I was totally like somewhere else. I was just like, I am doing these readings, but I am not here. So like, and I felt like that, especially once I got midway to Cancer. Like Pisces, I was fully present. Midway into like Cancer and Pisces, I was like, oh, I'm like not like it's like I'm reading and I'm talking, and there's no cognitive, like I'm not fully like I don't know where I'm going. Like I'm just speaking the cards. I know, right? Yeah, exactly. So I was like, I think just if I was like, there's no way I'm getting through two other signs. I was looking at these cards, I was like, two other signs? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. So, but we're good now. I feel good. I feel good. I feel present. So we're going to knock these two signs out. We're going to do earth, then, what did I say? Air, then earth? Earth, then air? I think I'm going to do earth, then air because I don't know. I just feel like that. Yes, I did eat. I did eat. I'm really am fine. I really am fine. I just like I don't know. I just got a vibe like, okay, we're not present anymore. We are off to wherever. I don't know where I went. So I was like, all right, bye. So I was like, anyway, we're back now. We're back and we're present. So we are gonna get into let's do Earth first. I'm going to go in order. Okay, I'm just going to go in order. So we're going to go Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then we're going to do Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. Thanks, Kenny. Yeah, I feel like I think I'm going to switch it back. I keep switching them back and forth, but I think I'd like to finish with my air signs. So let's do that. Now, the way that this is going to work, this is going to be who is entering your life in 2026. I'm going to give you guys three options. For some of you, maybe these three options are going to be in your life in 2026. Maybe it'll just be one. But I like to give y'all some options, okay? So here we are. We're giving you options. We're switching it up. We're going to see who's coming in. All right. So let's start here with Earth. All right, so we're going to start with Taurus coming in the chat. So let's just do it at 4 minutes for Taurus. All right, Taurus, so these are going to be your options coming in 2026. We're going to have three options for you. So let's see who's coming in. Option 1 for Taurus. Hi, Denora. I love your name. Denora. Okay, so the three people that I'm seeing for you coming in towards, there's option one. We have someone who might be dealing with anxiety or nerves when they're in your energy. I feel like this person gets very nervous, or also may have a dog for an emotional support animal as well. There's also option 2. This is someone you have a unique bond with. Could be an age difference here between you. You're an Aries. I did Aries already. So if you go to YT, you can see the fire and water signs and you can hit Aries. And then third Taurus, we had determination. So someone is very determined to be with you here. Could have a lot of, could be from a different country and is like determined to move towards where you are, possibly, or you could be dating someone foreign there. But let's see. Let's go into option one and see what we have going on for Taurus. Taurus gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you, Marmar, for letting her know. I appreciate you. So, first with anxiety, this is someone who's been really holding back from you, has not been fully able to tell you how they feel. Hi, Delaney. Nice to see you. So, right here with the Strength card, this is someone who's been holding back, kind of been waiting it out with you to see what occurs between you two. Could be dealing with a Leo. This is someone who doesn't really like to be very open with their feelings. I feel like this is someone who's been kind of quiet. This is also someone here who may be could also be going through some addictions they don't talk about or struggling with through that. If not addiction, then it's just they feel very hopeless or like, again, very low energetic states of emotions and feeling almost like tied to their negative mindsets and beliefs. I don't feel like this is like they're addicted to you. I feel like they're almost like bonded or like kind of like stuck in negative mindsets and really doesn't talk to a lot of people about it. Also, with the Justice card being here, I feel like this person wants to take some responsibility for maybe the relationship only being sexual or not really getting to the place that it needed to go. So they do take some responsibility in that. When it comes to them talking to you, they're very communicative or wanting to see you. I feel like this person is trying to be independent without a relationship. In previous relationships, they could have been very codependent. And so maybe they're trying to hold out for this relationship to see where it goes. This is someone who doesn't want to rush into a relationship, but wants to see if, thank you, D Love, for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. There's someone here who wants to take their time and see where it's going here, but does want to communicate and still want to spend time with you. So it's like this person doesn't want to be your friend, doesn't want to act like your friend, but also doesn't want to like rush it. So it could be very complicated where you stand with this person. Like, what do you want from me then? Because you're not saying you want me, but when we're together, like maybe you guys are like makeup buddies, not like hookup. Maybe you're hookup buddies, but just someone where there's like, maybe it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person is a little bit vulnerable right now and at a disadvantage because they are so vulnerable with you that they need to be single or they need to like figure themselves out, that they have a hard time like, like when you tell everybody everything, that one person that you really care about, but then you want them romantically, it's like it's very hard for them to tell you that, to step up in the way when you only see them in one version of themselves. That makes sense. So I feel like, this person does want to try to be in a relationship, but they don't want you to like, how do I say this? They don't want you to argue with them or fight with them because you have an advantage over them in some way. In what way? Like, I don't want to be dependent on you, but like I'm struggling and like you're almost like a source of like a rock for me. And so it's like, I don't want you to know. Yeah, like I don't want you to, like, you kind of know everything about this person and that makes them vulnerable to you when they know everything. Like, right? Like, you know, if they were messing with other people or whatever's going on in your life, it's like there's a part of you that does have an awareness of a lot of their life, and it makes them feel uncomfortable maybe to allow you in that way. This person does fantasize a lot about, you know, trusting in how they feel about you and what it means to them. So I do see option one, wanting to take a chance and be in a relationship, even though there's someone who's been single for a while and is very comfortable with being single. Okay, next sign. Option two now, Taurus. Capricorn sun. Capricorn's going to go third. All right. So let's see what we got going on for option two with this unique bond for Taurus. What is option two for Taurus and this unique bond? I'm seeing someone with an age difference. So whether they're older or younger, doesn't matter, but I do see that here. Okay, option two here does really like you, but you know, has a lot of doubts that they can make this work with you, maybe due to the age difference or due to some differences you two share. They're worried that it's not going to work, but this person has a really good feeling about you, but is not acting on it due to the fact that they would have to push it forward. So they're almost like out of sight, out of mind, even though they sense a very lustful energy with you. You know, they sense a very sensual energy with you and in your energy. It's like they're sensing vibes off of you, but not acting off their senses. Yet they almost like romanticize you in some way here, Taurus. They're kind of hoping that the dynamic between you will change over time and that you guys could really enjoy each other's company, because you do make this person very, very happy and they're very interested in you. They find like when they're with you, it's almost like too good to be true energy, to the point where this person's starting to realize that they're like, this person has a lot of hope or faith that it'll happen, but they're letting fear conquer the relationship. So I feel like this person's staying quiet. It's giving a crush energy. And so I don't know if this person is going to act on what they want with you. Okay, because they are feeling like fear is taking over hope or faith, right? Fear is conquering faith. Um, and I feel like they're realizing that they have too many doubts to fully make this work. And they're thinking, well, maybe over time, maybe over an amount of time, if we just keep the relationship friendly, it'll grow. But I'm realizing right now, I'm just too worried about what this means if we try it out. Interesting. Capricorn. Hey, Jazz. We're going to be doing Capricorn third, right after Virgo. Okay. Now, Taurus, we have determination. Hi, Monette. Gemini gang. Okay, so let's see who is the... Oh, and then also at the bottom of the deck with this option two is going quiet and kind of balancing out. They're waiting for the right time, but they kind of know that if they wait too long, something could end. But again, they're not willing to take the risk. So let's see option two, which is this determined energy. And then we're going to get a vibe check on how you feel about each person entering your life in 2026. All right, so let's see what's happening with the determination card. Hi, Karis Cross. Hello, hello. Hi. So let's see what's happening for the determination. Number 3, option 3. Hi, Alexis. Hello, hello. Okay. I feel like option 3 has been in your life. Kind of like it gives kind of cat and mouse energy or a chasing energy to it between you two here. With the 10 of Wands to the King of Swords, this is someone who here has been very stressed out and kind of cut through the BS with you and kind of told you what it is, or just has been very stressed out and feels like they can't handle the relationship, or will be telling you that in 2026. This person might go very inconsistent with their communication and even quiet on you and just kind of letting it be where it is because they are stressed out with other responsibilities they have. So it's like, I am not, even though they're the determination card, there's someone here who is letting you go out of the stress of it all. Here with the 6 of Swords to the 2 of Wands, this person is going to leave and kind of wait and see when it will be a good time to kind of reclaim this energy between you two or come back into your life. Okay. So that is what I'm seeing with this person. I feel like this person does want to take matters into their own hands at some point. I feel like you're going to hear back from this person like out of the blue when you're not even thinking about them. That's kind of when they're coming into your life, is when you're not really thinking about them because they're holding on to past memories of you and reminiscing on them and missing you. And I feel like this person's just really hurt about some of the arguments you had, or, the lack thereof of like hurting one another. So I feel that this person is letting you go, but it's like holding the memories of you close, but not really doing much to make this work. They're saying, I'm busy, I got work, I got this, I got that. And so they're kind of making up excuses as to why they can't be there right now. I'm hearing someday I'm going to make it up to you, but not right now, by Nickelback. So it's like giving that, like, I know like someday I'll come back, and it's just like I got all the time in the world. You be tripping. So let's get into you and see how your vibe check on each of these people coming into your life in 2026. Option 1. Okay, I'm liking option 1 so far for you. So for option 1, towards you feel here that you're ready to kind of take this chance with this person. There's this deep inner knowing that there's like kind of this excitement with this person, where there was from the start. There, like when you meet option 1, there will be an initial sexual attraction for you and an inner knowing of, "Ooh, I want this." Whereas like with other people, maybe that hasn't happened before. There will be a lot of fantasizing, or intimacy may happen very quickly between you two, or just like a spark is very apparent when you first meet with this individual. Aside from that, you are going to be very curious and talking to them about high levels of commitment. So even if it starts fast, like Maybe you guys are very handsy fast or just like making out fast and getting into things fast. It's still that there's some communication about wanting a serious relationship. So this relationship seems like someone that you have a deep knowing you'd like to be in a relationship with, and you have a lot of dreams, or like there's something in it where it's like you kind of just know, you get a really good vibe initially from this person, and as you get to know them, you're still like kind of talking to them and communicating about long-term relationships, even if it does start physical at first. So let's see option 2 here for you. Interesting. Option 2 starts out like you're fighting a lot or you're arguing a lot to make this relationship work. And they're leaving you very confused and you're not really sure who you want. You may have a couple options when this person enters the chat or enters the party, okay, for you, Taurus. You might be very confused if it's worth fighting for to be in a relationship. And there might be even a part of you that might be lying about, like, you know, you might feel like this person's lying about wanting to be in a relationship. There's something about here about just not trusting them. Like they may be saying they're leaving somebody behind, right? Like they're leaving an ex or they're leaving a marriage. And there's something about them you're not trusting. Like like you want to trust them, but you don't know if they really are single or who they're really interested in. So there's a part of you, I feel like, doubting the connection here. When it comes to, though, this is what I'm a little lost in, is that this person might be lying and saying that they've moved on from you, but you don't believe that. I feel like you also still like to be in this person's energy because they make you really happy. Um, And so I wonder if this relationship changes over time. Like, you give it a break, it doesn't work out, and then they come back around to you, Taurus. Because here with the 10 of Cups to the 7 of Pentacles, this person and you do decide to work on it because they do make you really happy. I feel like there's a lot of laughter or joy in your guys' energy. Like you two just naturally get along. And the only time it got there was an argument possibly was due to wanting to be in a relationship and them making the waters murky between you two. But it seems here like you two work on wanting the 10 of Cups, and this person has the 10 of Cups as well, but they realize right now isn't a good time. So I wonder if you and option 2 pick it back up at some point later down the line. So like at first it may not be working out between you two, and later down the line, they reopen and open up emotionally to you about maybe where they were lying and that they really did like you more than they said, or there's something here that they did lie about and that really hurt you, or maybe they misled you in some way and there might have been resentment. But I do see that this person really does make you happy and wants to put in effort. Okay. Hi, Carmen. Yeah, Capricorn we're going in order, so it's going to go Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then it's going to go Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for option 2 for you. Now let's see how you feel about option 3. And then we're going to move on. I'm getting a lot of reversals with option 3. She set fire to the rain. Okay, so option 3. I feel like option 3, you were working it out with them. You were seeing how it built. It took a long time for this relationship to possibly come together, or talking with this person, takes effort. This person likes to move slow. Even though they do have the determined card, it was like, there's something about them where they say things with a lot of lack of, like, they say things very hurtfully with a lack of compassion when they're speaking. Like, they don't realize how much their words hurt you or hurt others sometimes. And you were working with them like, okay, maybe they made a mistake. Maybe they said some things they didn't mean when they get in a fight. We all do that. But you were hoping that things would change and kind of go back to the way that they were, right? And I think you did want this to change because you miss the way it used to be. But I'm also seeing here that you're kind of releasing, like, you do feel a really strong bond with them to the Lovers card, but you're releasing them. You're letting them go because I think you find this person to be a player, very emotionally manipulative, very insincere, and won't really, just someone you can't really put your trust in. And also the things that they've said to you that you've let go, even though you let it go, it kind of just, it's still, you still remember it. And I think at some point, you probably know this person. They do get you on sentiment. Like, they are very emotionally, can be very emotionally manipulative. I am feeling like a Pisces energy here, like someone who talks about like the way it was or the way it used to be, but like that's not where you are, and too much time will go on to the point where I just don't see, I don't see you. I just don't see you moving forward. Just the lack of trusting it or believing this person is a true partner. I think you're letting go of that idea. So, that being said, signs you could be dealing with. Option 1 was anxiety. Okay, so this person may struggle with anxiety or maybe a little insecure. But option 1 is giving Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Aries. Also with Virgo, also with option 1, we have Libra, Capricorn, Aries again, and Taurus. Option 2, oh, and we had Leo. I'm sorry, and Leo as well. Option 2, we have Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra. We also have Leo. And yep, that's all I'm seeing here so far. And option 3, the zodiac signs I'm seeing are Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Virgo. And also for option 3, we are seeing Pisces and Aquarius, Libra. All right. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo gang. All right, do we have any Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right, so these are going to be your options for 2026. We're going to have 3 options for you, and some maybe you only feel like you deal with one. Maybe you feel like you're dealing with all 3 entering your life, but I want to give you guys some options, right? It's like, who just wants one option? No, we got to have multiple. All right, so these are from obviously my singles, but I guess if you're like borderlining on a relationship, then this could be for you too. All right. Mom, I thought you said it was the Green Bay game on. Mom, I thought you said that the Green Bay game was on. What is this?
This is Philly and Buffalo.
Why?
What? Is this
You said no, I guess it's the right game.
What is this on? Is this an old game?
No, I think that is no, that's right. Oh yeah, I watched. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did watch the end of that game. It was pretty good. It was pretty good tonight. Though, like honestly, Herbert has an arm. Like at the end, he was throwing some. I know they're out, but he was throwing some really good throws at the end. I was like, where was this in the beginning? Could have won with that, but nope. Anyway, I'm so glad to hear that you're a Texans fan and not a Dallas fan. Okay, so we are moving to Virgo. Option 1, Virgo. Option 1 for my Virgos. Option 2 for my Virgos. Option 3 for my Virgos. Okay, Virgo, you have 3 people here. We have nostalgia. So this could be someone who is from your past or someone that kind of makes you feel like a child again with the nostalgia. Maybe you guys have a very fighty, playful energy, but I do think this could be someone from the past. And then you have competition. So there could be a competitive nature to somebody here who might be vying for your attention or time. And then we have someone here who's the guardian. Okay, so this is someone who's very protective over you and watches over you. Could be dealing with an Aquarius there or an air sign. All right, so let's see. Start with option 1. What do we got going on for option 1? We're going to do their energy. What are they doing in these connections? And then we'll get your vibe check at the second part. All right. So Virgo, let's see. Option 1, nostalgia. Tell me about this person and this connection. Option 1 for Virgo. What is?
The one I was watching.
The Bills game?
Yeah.
Told you.
Yep.
It should be Green Bay. If anything, I thought you said it was Green Bay and the Ravens or something.
It's coming on, it's just not now.
No, I know. I'm just letting you know. Dang. Okay. So I feel like the person, this nostalgia card, is not someone you're going to hear from anytime soon, Virgo. This person, I feel like this person that you're dealing with here realizes that they still have a lot of love for you, wants to be open and expressive with you about their feelings. If they do come back on in, it'll still take a really long time to work on this connection due to the fact that they are working a lot or they are working pretty heavily. So I feel like this person wants to come in and kind of, maybe they're prone to wanting to give you a fantasy or idolizing a version of your connection and maybe trying to see if it'll still work, or may still want to work on it, but they'll go silent again on you for a period of time. And then over time, after being quiet on you, they will come back in and communicate again. Okay. Pretty forcefully communicate with you because they still feel in love with you or still feel a really strong connection towards you. They feel bonded to you in a way. And yeah, they can't help but feel like a very loving energy within this connection. So they are working towards wanting to be together. So this person may always come in and out of your life saying, I love you, I want to be with you, and then pull away and then come back on in. So you might want to be mindful of option 2 here, but they do really love you, and they just, Ace of Cups to the lovers. This person just can't, I'm hearing it's too good. Can't take my eyes off of you. It's just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. So that is option 1. Someone who just keeps kind of coming in and out. And just is, every time they kind of leave the connection, they still miss the connection. I feel like every time they've left, they miss it more and more. Okay, so let's get into option 2, competition here for option 2. In 2026. Ooh, Virgo, yours are really exhausting. Okay, so definitely wouldn't do that. Okay, so okay, you starting to sound like Candyman, and like, yeah, it not working for me, buddy. Really. So here with the Queen of Swords to the Chariot being here, I feel like someone wants to be very honest with you and come forward about their feelings towards you. Also could have been somebody from your past as well, or this person just feels, honestly, also this person could be leaving somebody from their past to move towards you, and is very clearly recognizing that they kind of want to take a chance on you, Virgo, and move away from the past. Or I do think you have 2 past people here. 2 past people. You're the only person who's gotten 2 past people. But yeah, it's coming off here like there's another person from your past coming on back wanting to move forward with you because they believe that they would really want to talk with you and kind of push through some of the arguments you previously had. Okay, I feel that I feel like this is someone here that you moved on from very quickly because of a lack of effort or trust in the connection. This person could have chose somebody over you here, Virgo, and has been kind of sad about some of the decisions that they've made and wanting to at least come to a resolution with you. Or I don't like the way we left it, Virgo. I don't like the way we left it. So I feel like this person at least is coming in to kind of clear any tension between you two. And does want a new start with you, but is kind of also like using you to almost soul search, Virgo. Like you're kind of like the light in the dark. And they're kind of like wanting you to help them through their journey and kind of start. But it's also romantic for this person. So you're kind of like their light that's helping them through a dark time. But they are starting to fall for you, maybe romantically here. I also feel like this person wants to bring light to a situation and bring some resolution and start fresh with you. But here with the King of Pentacles, this person feels very secure with you and safe. And that's kind of why they like staying with you, because you bring a sense of security and safety. And almost like you kind of come off like the protector in this relationship. So I'm really interested to see who's this guardian. Could be someone older than you, Virgo. This might be a family friend or a friend, or there's an age difference between you possibly here, but I want to see who's this guardian. Is someone very protective over you? Option 3, this guardian. You have 2 people that you kind of know already, so and Maro, your options are sounding very similar here. So this guardian energy coming in wants to kind of give you a romantic offer. They're not fulfilled in their life, Virgo. They're very unhappy, or they're going through, they're kind of like bored when you come into their life and you kind of bring back a spark in their eyes or in their life. Don't ask me where that's coming from, but it is coming to my mind. So it's like you're going to bring this person, like they're going to feel something for you that has been missing for them in their life. And this person is unsure what to do because they want to keep the peace with you, but they also here maybe not, they could be married. Don't ask me, Virgo. I know my Virgos are like, what? Yeah, I mean, the King of Cups being here, this is someone who can like kind of keep the peace, is able to diffuse tension. But here with the 3 of Wands in reverse, this is someone who feels a delay or a disappointment in the fact that realistically they may not be able to make this work with you. And so you may be somebody that they admire or crush on, but they are giving me married, that they are married or they're caught up in something. And they see you as someone who's marriage material, but they're also stuck in something they can't get out of. So with the Seven of Swords to the High Priestess, they know, you know this. You know something, you know they're lying, or you know they're up to something, or there's something here where there's distrust for you, Virgo. And I feel like this person senses that you know that they're lying, that they're hiding something. And it's the fact that you know that they're kind of lying about maybe being in another relationship, or that there's something that for you isn't clicking or adding up, that you are almost like moving it away. This person really wants to have sex with you. You know, this is kind of like for them, they're lusting over you, and you bring this excitement back into their life because you're something they can't have. Um, and so this person's like fantasizing a lot about you. Um, but also knows that it is just a fantasy, but almost is falling for that side of them, you know, like that. I don't know, you bring out something sensitive and warm in them that they can't really find in other people. So, whew, man, oh man, let's see, Virgo, how you feel about these people. Your options are interesting. Hi, Anna, Taurus, Sagittarius, Gemini. Sagittarius moon or Taurus moon or Taurus sun? Just curious. All right, so let's see how Virgo feels about these people. All right. And then we're moving on to Capricorn. Option 1, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you're complicated. Option 1 is somebody here who you fought a lot with. You have a lot of arguments with this person. They drive you freaking crazy. Um yeah, I feel like there is an understanding here that there's almost like a lot of incompatibility with option 1 and you. And you, yeah, like I said, you are aware of that, and you are very guarded because you know that, you know, you can kind of like fall to the illusion of this connection. Like it's always like you feel like I'm fantasizing it. Um, it's like I want this happy ever after, but there's so much. It's like you're looking at something, but it's glared vision. Like, you know, you really can't see full picture. And so, and this person, when they Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, the way that this person is so open to their emotions, it kind of gets you. Like you are a little bit prone to their emotional state. You can't help it. And it's just like the way this person express feelings so quickly and fast, it kind of just like gets you every time. Like you're just like, you know, as I feel like as much of a stickler you are to wanting things a certain way, yes, rose colored glasses. It's just like as much as you are a stickler to maybe your ways or wanting to be treated a certain way, the way that this person is able to express their feelings to you, you fall prey to that. And I feel that also it feels like it's something maybe from like a novel or a movie. Like this way this person, I literally think that this person, if they want to, they can sweep you off your feet. And there's a part of you that just really wants a relationship. Like I don't care if it's complicated, I don't care if we're uncompatible, I love this person and I don't care. Like I think that's how you feel about someone here, Virgo, and you miss them a lot. You end up, when they're not around, you end up just missing them a lot and craving the connection that you have. So I feel like this is someone you always want a relationship with, and you always feel like you can't have it due to the incompatibility or the differences between you two. Okay, so that's 1. Option 2 for Virgo. Hi, I'm not doing personals. I'm just focusing on collective readings right now. All right, Virgo, I feel that with option 2, you made a decision to cut them out of your life because you didn't feel safe with this person. And oh, yes, the DJ is back. Yep. 8:30 it started. Noting. So, yeah, this person does have a realization that, or you have a realization that you don't really feel like safe with this person, and they're very disheveled and disorganized with where they are in life. So it kind of turns you off that they don't have their priorities straight. And I think you're unsure, of what you really want to do with this person. And you also feel like there's a responsibility that because you don't know how you feel, or your inability to make a decision is kind of your issue, because you are one to make decisions. So if you can't, then you're kind of confused on where you stand with this person. But Two of Cups to the Sun card, they make you really happy, and you do feel a romantic connection with this person. And Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, you might take a chance with this person over time. So I feel like for a while, you're not going to make a decision on this person. Like, you're going to treat them like they're the option, not a choice. Because yeah, you're not really fully, like, at the beginning, you're just unsure, and they kind of turn you off, and you just don't like that they don't have their priorities together, Virgo. And then, I don't know, maybe over a sense of time, you do decide to love on them and give them a chance. But I feel like you may friend zone option 2. Like, you just don't know. And it's like, I don't know, if you're comparing option 1 to option 2, it's like option 1 you knew. Option 2, you're like, I don't know, maybe. So I feel with option 2, you end up taking the chance because they're very loving to you, and their competitive nature to kind of, even if you say no, they still try, is something you respect. Because it's like with option 2, it's maybe they don't give up on you, and that leads to a sense of security, whereas other people will eventually kind of be like, oh, this is exhausting. I don't know if you friend zone them or if you just kind of consider them not as someone you're taking very serious. So that's option 2. Let's get into option 3. I'm just being honest. Damn. Option 2 is looking like your best option right now, okay? Let's see how you feel about option 3 here. How does Virgo feel about option 3? Option 3. Damn. Virgo, option 3 is someone you have let go of. I feel like you tried really hard to make it work with this person, but it almost feels like you wasted your time with them. Option 3 is giving, a sense of insecurity within yourself. And for you to stand for this shows a lack of security on your individuality, right? Because they're starting off as the Knight of Pentacles, which is you, and kind of letting go of your own insecurities. I feel like this person is a person who made you almost feel insecure, or made you question yourself. And I think you still spy on this person, Virgo. And see like, oh, how's their life? What are they doing? What are they up to? You may find out from family, friends about this person. But I feel like here with the Lovers card, you really did feel like a true bond or a true sense of security with option 3. And sometimes you just check on them because you feel very secure with this person. You guys still may be friends as well. Virgo, how many friends do you keep around? Damn, this is like the ghost of past. Like, these all feel like exes that you're just checking up on. Like, I'm talking about new 2026, and all this past people keep coming up. What the hell? Anyway, I feel like this person and you will always like have like a soft spot for one another, and you quickly, always kind of go back to the way it used to be with this person and looking back at what had happened and feeling like there's still a true bond there. And so you kind of always get sad when you think about how you had to let this person go, because it's not that you wanted to really let them go, but you really didn't have a choice because they could have been married or caught up in something else, or because they said it was over. Hi, Steph. Howdy. Maybe sometimes when you look at the past, you feel like you put more effort in, taken more authority, you should have tried harder. And you look back at the past and see in ways maybe where you should have tried and you gave up too easily. But maybe they were lying, Virgo. Yeah, I feel like this person's lying or hiding something, or you did. And there's a responsibility still to that individual due to a lie or deceiving one another in some way or another. And I feel like there may be an apology coming in so that the connection moves on. All right, so let's talk about the signs you could be dealing with, and then we're moving on. Virgo, yours was so odd. Okay. Let me know which one did Virgos like the most? Did you like option 1, 2, or 3? Which one did Virgo like the most? All right, so signs you could be dealing with, I'm seeing Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, option 1. Really? Option 3 looked like the best? I feel like option 2 looked the best, you guys. What? Option 3 might be lying about something. All right, option 2, we have Leo, Libra, Taurus, option 2, we also have Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Libra, option 2. Option 3, we have Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn. And yeah. All right. So that was yours. I would suggest watching your rising sign just in case. Yeah, I think option 2. What was wrong with option 2, you guys? I need to rewatch this back. I thought option 1 was all right. Option 3 to me, I don't know. I don't like the 7 of Swords appearing. Just trying to warn you guys. All right. Hi, Raymond. All right. I gotta watch it back. Let's do it. Okay, Capricorn, you're next. Capricorn, let's look at your options. Do we have any cappies? My captains in the chat. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm so glad I did Earth signs first. All right. Shiro's a Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn Rising, Capricorn Moon. Delaney's a Capricorn. Karen's a Capricorn Moon. All right. Moon is actually a really good. I would suggest watching your Venus and your Moon sign as well for these. Oh yeah, Leo might have had one of the best reads so far, in my opinion. Leo had really good readings. Okay, so we're going to be doing Capricorn. We're going to be going through 3 options. You may only be dealing with one. You could deal with all 3. We will see what comes out for you. First, we're going to go into your options, then what's going on in this connection or how you may understand who this person is, and then we'll go into how you feel about each one, okay? So option 1 for Capricorn. Option 1 for Capricorn. Oh. That's a lot of cards, but okay. Option 2 for Capricorn. Option 3 for Capricorn. All right, you got some cool ones here. Okay, so option 1 is someone you feel very comfortable with, but you might have met them at a time where you were leaving somebody else. This could be somebody here that you've already had an ending with, but felt very comfortable with. And feels like you should have met them at a different time or will be meeting this person at a different time in 2026. Then we also have a person who is skillful, option 2, and option 3 is a person who's innovative. Okay, so that being said, we're going to get started with option 1. Oh, hold on. Option 1 for Capricorn. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so Option one is someone here that you have it's very warm and sensitive. You might find this person to be very sensitive. Like with this person, you might have to watch what you say or do because they may take it too personally, or they may take things too personally, you feel, or is sensitive with you. So here with the Queen of Cups to the Ten of Swords, you may have ended it with this person because you didn't want to hurt them, or you just felt like they were kind of, I don't know, you just didn't, you felt at home and comfortable with them, but it might have ended due to the fact that you were still in love with somebody else. The Lovers to the Justice card. You might be in love with someone else at the time, and you kind of just were unsure about if you really wanted this or not. And yeah, I feel here like this person, you just weren't really like, yes, you felt good with this person, but there was something that you just couldn't commit to them. And I'm wondering it was due to an ending of you like walking out on someone else, or you could have walked out on this person. And I do feel here that something in you with the Tower card is going to change, or there's going to be a change with this person, and there's going to be an opportunity to kind of try it again. There's something here that you naturally trust with this person, or the way that you two meet, maybe you feel like it's divine intervention, or that you meet them at a very odd time. And I feel like, again, there's something here where this is someone you feel is someone realistically you could have a real opportunity with. And I don't know, maybe there is like a sense of desire between you two, but it never really got to that point. It feels like something quickly cut off between you two. So I don't know if it never really got started, but I feel like there's another opportunity again. There is some fantasy going on with this person. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World card to the Magician. Or not the World card, the Seven of Pentacles to the Magician. So this is someone you might want to put effort in, because it's equal. Like, I feel like you both may feel the same way about each other, but there's a real desire to put an effort and change the dynamic, because the Star card's at the bottom, because I don't know, you kind of have a really strange feeling about this person with the Star card. Like, you feel like this person's very loving, very giving, very generous with you and understanding you, maybe where you were, or understanding that maybe you weren't at a time where you could give. So I feel like this is someone coming back around with the Star card that emotionally at the time you couldn't develop feelings for. So you might try to work at it again. Okay. That's option one. Let's see option two. Let's see what we got going on for option two here. Okay. Why do the cards feel the same? Option two is someone very skillful. This is someone who might be OCD. Okay, Capricorn, this may be someone who likes things a certain way. Like, if you didn't put the tube on the toothpaste on just right, this person would freak out. Okay, like, this is a neat, like, this is someone who's like, am I hearing a hypochondriac? I don't know. And this is someone here who's very perfectionist, okay? Very skillful, may really love to cook, or has a hobby, like maybe they, I don't know, like they collect things, like they make things, they put things together like Legos, or I don't know, they like put little things together, or I don't know, I feel like someone very specific, like or likes puzzles or some shit. Like, this person likes solving things. Okay, they're like, they want to be like Nancy Drew and shit. Okay, that's this person. Um you are not over this person. You might be kind of stuck on somebody here that you were in a third party with, or is just a friend, and you haven't been really able to get over them. It's like it's feeling like a situationship. Like it is what it is with this person. Like maybe it's just sex, or maybe it was just friends at first, but it grew more romantically involved, and you're confused by this person, Capricorn, because you do really like them. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a water sign here. I do sense that you really like this person and you're very sexually attracted to them. But they confuse you. Like you kind of wonder who else are they talking to, because I don't know, like maybe you guys are poly together, or this person just, you feel like they're open. You just feel like the person has an open policy or something. With the 10, they make you really I'm just dying here. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. With this person, it does feel like there are setbacks, there are delays due to the fact that they want you a certain way, and it only can be in the way that they want you. There's no, this person's overly cautious with you. It's like they feel very happy in your presence, but they're overly cautious with you, and they have a lot of fears of moving this forward, going through a transition period with you into something serious and collaborative. They have a lot of fears, or feels like it's not really going to go down the way that they want it to. And because they're so cautious of you, and so they also are holding things back from you, right? They are holding things back, and you feel confused by this person. And so because of that, it's really causing some issues to move it forward. But you guys are still friends, whether it's in the workplace or just with a set of friends. Like I feel like you guys are either in a group, a set of friend group, or coworkers, and you guys have like this, we don't talk about it, but people know. Okay, so it's kind of giving something like that. But to move it into something collaborative, it's kind of hard right now, because I don't know if this person really wants to. Honestly, they don't want to move it forward. That's why you're confused, because they don't want to move it forward. They like what you guys have. I don't want to change this. This works great for me. All right, so let's get into option 3, the innovation, the innovator. All right, tell me about option 3 for Capricorn. Okay, this is someone new coming into your life. Okay, option 3. 1 second. Paulo, what are you doing? You're so lazy. Come here, I need you to say hi. Guys, Santa came. Look, Santa came. Say hi, Santa. My sister got him this sweater. Say hi. Say hi, Paulo. Say hi. Say hi. Easy bubbles. I woke him up from his slumber. Okay, Goodbye, Paulo. Say bye. Yep. Okay. Okay. Just thought we need a little intervention there. Okay. So option 3 here is someone who you are going to be newly talking to. Okay. Wants things to change between you two. There may be conversations with option 3 about changing the dynamic between you two. This is someone here who's very independent, doesn't really need anybody. I'm going to be honest, this person has a very independent attitude here, Aquarius, and wants to change things between you two. This person's very quiet about their feelings for you. This could be a crush who wants to communicate that they like you. I feel like this person wants to be more open romantically with you and wants to feel a sense of security in this connection. That someone who's very down to earth, doesn't make big waves or big, big grand gestures of love. But this person is quite sensual, or when you get close enough, if they let you. I feel like this person kind of gives a very cool vibe, very distant, like doesn't really let people in. But once they do open up, you feel a sense of security with them. But this person's been very quiet about their feelings for you. So let's get into how you feel about each of these people here, and we'll see how you feel. We're gonna see how you feel. All right. Oh, thank you, Apollo. They think you're so cute. He doesn't feel like responding right now, so maybe later he'll come back. All right, so let's see how you feel about option 1. How do you feel about option 1? He's just tired. He slept all day. My mom has pictures of him sleeping on a pillow. That's all he's done. Whew. Apollo has a fan club. Apollo, you have a fan club. Maybe I'll make an Apollo TikTok or Instagram. Yeah. My mom, he photographs really nice for my mom. Me, he doesn't really photograph for. But for my mom, she always gets the best pictures of him. I'm like, why don't I get these pictures from you? And with me, he's like, for my mom, he's like, I'm like, okay, Apollo, cool. Thanks. Okay, option 1, it's over with them, but you always kind of have hope that maybe things would turn around with you and this person. And you're fighting making it work with this person because there's a part of you that just feels like it won't work. And I feel like you just realize you're going silent on them because it's going to take a lot of effort. And you realize that you do want to put an effort in them. I don't know. You're going in between. It's I want to put effort, but I'm also wanting to be quiet. So maybe later I'll put in effort if I want to. But honestly, work might be your focus and you don't want this person to get you off your grind. Yes, he does look really cute in the Santa sweater. All right, so let's see what is happening with option 2 here for my Capricorns. Aquarius is going last. So we're just finishing up the earth signs and then we're making our way to the air signs. So Capricorn, I feel that with this person, you want to make it work with this person. You do care about option 2. It's taking a while for it to grow, and I feel like you have fears of making this work. You could have met this person at work, option 2, and there's a fear of exploring this and the responsibility if it does or it does not work. And I think because of that, you explored it or you want to explore it, but it also comes with a heavy burden if it doesn't work out or something like that. So I feel here it could be successful, but you're kind of fearful or could feel like I'm paralyzed by fear of what could happen, that I don't want to fully invest in it out of fear of what could happen. And so you're just keeping the peace with this person or keeping it where it is because I don't want it to go bad between us. So this could just be an F buddy, honestly. Option 2. All right, option 3. Option 3. Okay. Option 3 is really surprising me. Okay. Final for option 3. Okay. One, 2, 3. Okay. I don't know how this comes together with option 3, but we'll try and talk about it. Okay. Option 3 here is somebody that you felt like you were wasting your time and energy with. And even though there was maybe a sense of excitement to see where it goes, or feels like it might take too long to get with this person, and I might waste my time and my effort trying to get there with this person. And so there's a level of like, I'm open to the possibility, but I feel like I'm disorganized or I'm wasting my energy on them. So that could have been how you felt about this person. Um, but there's something here, Aquarius, where you feel like, Aquarius, could be dealing with an Aquarius, sorry. Capricorn, it could be here where you feel like you need to take responsibility for being so guarded with this person. And maybe you felt like you were being too strong or heavy handed in like what you were wanting, like you were being too structured or regulated with this individual. And maybe you were being too guarded yourself. But I feel like there was a part of you that really wanted the intimacy faster, or there could be a level of wanting to like kind of you turned it down very quickly out of the lack of um yeah, I feel like passion, out of the lack of passion that could have been missing with them. But here with quickly something is changing where you kind of are missing this person from the past, and you actually did enjoy the time you spent with them with the 6 of Cups. And there's a part of you maybe wanting to be more romantic or more open with this person. It's like you want to give them another chance, and you want to kind of like invite them out or maybe try it again. Like maybe you feel like you were being um too guarded at the time that this person came in. So with the Knight of Cups, I think you're open to maybe seeing if there could be more of a romantic option here. With the Ace of Wands, there is a new spark being brought back into this relationship, but there's something here about lying about how one feels about somebody. Maybe someone's lying about how much they like somebody here. I feel like you might have felt very guarded and like you had to almost hide your feelings for somebody because you wanted to see over time what they would do, but it was just wasting your time, you felt, or you were going to waste your time, but you actually do love this person's independence or the way that they stand in their own independence, that they can be so freeing. I feel like this is like a free bird energy with this person. And I feel like you lied about your feelings towards somebody here. And you actually are kind of still caught up in them and wants to go out with them and invite them out. You could be Capricorn, you may be messing around more with one than one person when you're dealing with them. And so you may shut them out for a period of time, or they may shut you out for a period of time because they were messing with other people and lying about it, vice versa. Could have been you. And so I feel like you leave them out in the cold for a commitment that you want to work on. Because I feel like you're messing more than with just one person here at the time that they come in. Now, you may decide after a period of time of leaving them that you want to go back to them as well, because they do sit here with a Page of Cups, like wanting to apologize and let it go between you two and offer some new love here with the Ace of Cups. So I'm feeling here like this is maybe a connection that you drop and bring back around in your favor. But maybe it was just the tension was too high between them and what you were dealing with other than them. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for option 3 here. Signs you could be dealing with. We literally could be dealing with any sign, but it's fine. Option 1 could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Libra, or Gemini. Option 1. Option 1 could also be a Libra, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, or a Sagittarius. Option 1. All right. Option 2 could be a Scorpio, a Libra, a Capricorn, a Pisces, a Virgo. Option 2. Option 2 could also be a Pisces, or a Virgo. Option 3 could be a Capricorn, a Leo, a Virgo Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus. Alrighty, so that is what I have for Capricorn. Next, we are moving on to the air signs, starting off with my Gemini gang. Do we have any Geminis? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the collective of Gemini. You are going next. All right, these are going to be your options. Let's see, for 2026. Okay, give myself a second. Mom, are you watching the game?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not much of a game.
Oh. All right. I did do Taurus. Yep. At 4 minutes. They went first. All right. So, Gemini, this is going to be your options of 2026. I'm giving you 3 options, and maybe only one person enters your life. Maybe all 3 do. But this is going to be your reading. Nope. Okay. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Option 1. Option 1 for my Geminis. Option 2 for my Geminis. Option 3 for my Geminis. Okay, option 1 is somebody new coming in that you're going to have a new beginning with, but this person may be a little bit nervous about dating, maybe kind of nervous to date again. So they could be excited to be in something new, but that doesn't mean along the way that they're not nervous about stepping into this. So option 1 feels new. Option 2, jealousy, which we'll get into. So option 2 could be very jealous or possessive in nature. And option 3 is someone that wants to renew things with you. Okay. So let's see here for my Geminis, what is going on? Let's start with option 1. Let's start with option 1 for my Geminis. Tell me about option 1 and this connection. Okay. Option 1 is somebody here who may be kind of bored when they enter your life. You know, this is someone who's been very withdrawn and a little bit more self-focused and kind of has like a very indifferent energy. Like they just act kind of like they could care less. Like they kind of give that person in that movie who's like that very attractive one who acts like whatever. That's kind of like this person. They just have like a whatever attitude. But Gemini, this person actually does feel very secure with you and very safe with you. It feels really easy to find comfort in being with you, and they feel like that is something that they're looking for in a connection. So even though that this person usually is very indifferent with other people or very withdrawn from other people, they feel a sense of security when they're around you that they don't really get with other people. They do have some fears or doubts that does plague them a lot of times in relationships, and they want to talk to you about that with the Ace of Swords. They do have some fears of commitment. They may have a fear of commitment. But sorry. but they kind of want to release that and work together with you. So this is someone who's relieving themselves from stress and kind of trying to find ways to move forward. So again, they are moving past their anxiety and excited for a new beginning, and wanting to work with you. But they're going to go through a transition period of just, kind of like trying to get over something while trying to be with you, and seeing how it works out with the strength card. So this person may, it may take them a while to build on this relationship, but they really respect the fact that you're willing to kind of be by their side. Here with the Page of Cups to the Magician card, this is someone who's open to heartfelt communication and wants things to change for Two of Cups. So yeah, this is someone who really does want to get serious with you, but is going to be very slow at first with you, just out of being nervous and fearing commitments. But again, there's something about you, Gemini, that they just feel very comfortable and very safe with. Okay, so option 2, jealousy. Let's get into option 2. Who's option 2 for Gemini? Tell me about option 2, this jealousy card. Okay, option 2 here is trying to improve their health, okay? Is trying to find some emotional security, but is still Hi Shantae, how are you? Gemini, this is someone here who's still harboring on previous situations, even though they're trying to find a sense of security through being with you. They felt rejected in the past by you, or felt like, they need to let this go. They've learned their lessons and they want to forgive you, and they're trying to look for companionship with you. With the Ace of Cups being here in the High Priestess, this person just feels like they really do love you, or they really just feel like you could be somebody that they could have a new love with and outpour their emotions to. Okay. But there's a deep knowing here that they know they're not really over the hurt that they've had. It's like they say they're over it, but they're not. And they are quite guarded still in love due to the things that have happened to them. But they still, like, a part of them is saying, try again, put yourself out there. And this person just senses something with you that you kind of let them start again. Like, you kind of are the motor to kind of get their drive back up into feeling like love could be for me. Okay. So I feel like this person is trying to find new ways to kind of make things work with you. This could be someone where at one time they could not make this work due to their own situations with other people. But this is somebody here who may be intimate with you quite fast, or maybe coming back around and wanting to be with you, and it wants to be intimate fast. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Devil and the Magician. So this person is very controlling and wants things to change between you two. So that is option 2. This person really wants you and wants to be intimate with you, like sexually. And that's kind of they're trying to find emotional security through saying they have you. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here with option 2. Let's go into option 3. Hi, Shantae. I'm good. I'm struggling a little bit, but I'm good. All right. Option 3, renewal. Who is this renewal card? Okay. Option 3. Gosh. Option 3 here is somebody who is quite confusing and comes kind of in and out of your life and always wants to they're kind of like that hit it and quit it person in your life, someone that is an option, but they're passionate, but they're quick. They're someone who's in and out in your life. And I feel like you're just undecided with this person. This person is kind of someone you mess with, Gemini, when you're bored or you're kind of bored of their antics of never really being able to make a decision. They kind of give like Sagittarius energy here, just someone who's like just doesn't take a lot of responsibility for things and feels like I don't know. I'm getting a childish energy with option 3, and yes, they come back in and wants to renew things and hopes things can change, but it's out of them having a lack of structure in their life or being to self-regulate. There's also someone who could have said very hurtful things to you and emotionally did left because they said that they wanted to be with somebody else. And this is also someone who makes you really happy or someone who's very, finding their happiness elsewhere. So, but often will come back to you for the sex or something of that nature. Um, they seem like someone who comes in and out of your life wanting things when they are lost or confused. So, this is a very disorganized person, option 3, but they make you really happy. You really like spending your time socially with them or in group settings with this person. So maybe they're in your friend group or in a work group. Uh, but you do enjoy your time with them. They make you happy, but they're so gone with the wind that you can't really keep up with them and you kind of get bored of them and walking in and out of your life the way that they do. Okay. So let's see how you feel about each one. Let's see how you feel about option 1 here. Gemini, how do you feel about option 1? Gemini ain't playing around, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Gemini's not playing around. They're just like, Option 1, you feel like you really repressed how you felt emotionally for this person due to the fact that you felt like it was foolish to be so open emotionally and that this person is impulsive and impatient and could be very manipulative, charming and manipulative, and it makes you quite concerned and you kind of just stay not really wanting to make decisions about this person, like you're always unsure because you don't really trust how you feel. I do think you repress yourself. You also feel unsure again about the relationship if it really would turn into something, and you get in your head about it changing, this dynamic truly changing. It's like here they come back around again. I'm hearing that song by Dolly Parton, hear you coming back around again. And so I feel like you get in your head about, can things really change between us? Well, this person's going to have to show some effort. That's how you feel. Show me some effort and we'll see. But I feel you're worried that this person's just a manipulative con artist and you're holding back how you feel. I don't know, something about them you just don't, you're full of is what I'm hearing. So I don't know. Okay, option 2, how do you feel? Yeah, fire signs went in another video. It's called Fire and Water. Okay. Option 2 is somebody here who, yes, they could be very jealous over you, but it's also like their jealousy or their protectiveness over you, Gemini, makes you feel secure with them. Like something about the way that they stick up for you or the way that they defend you through all the challenges and struggle, it makes you feel protected. And that's a sense of security that you don't find with other people. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is somebody that you feel like you can trust and that you think, if I could make it work with anyone, would be you, because this person could be very generous or feel very, I feel like it's very easy to feel comfortable with this person. And with the Lovers card to the Ten of Wands, their jealousy or their protectiveness is a positive and a negative. But I feel like the burden or the stress, like nobody's perfect. And I feel like you unconditionally love this person. Like no matter what. Like it's just like, yeah, I know we're struggling or it's an overload but I love this person, no matter how hard it is. It feels here like with the Eight of Wands to the Hierophant, you would put in the effort or vice versa to have a higher level of commitment with this person. Okay. So that's how you feel about option 2. You feel like that is someone you could have a serious relationship with. Okay. So let's look at option 3 now. All right. Option 3 is someone here that you're curious about. Maybe this is someone that you've had like sex with, or just kind of get your option. Like you see them in friend groups and you guys always tease each other, or kind of like there's always something beneath the surface with you guys that is just, very flirtatious in nature between you two, Gemini. And I feel that you fight, getting with this person because I don't know, you may be in love with someone else, because you may be in love with someone else and they're someone that you kind of use to get over somebody. But here with the Hierophant to the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you care about this person, but you don't, you just want to keep the peace with them. Okay. It's like, I don't want this to turn into something like, this feels like a friend to you. Right. And it's like it could get bad, and I just want to keep it friendly, and I just want to keep the peace between us and dilute the tension, because there could be tension between you two over some hurtful things that were done. Maybe one of you was messing around with someone else, whether it was you or them or both of you, and it just got really nasty between you two, and there was maybe some hurtful words. And I think that at the end of the day, you take some responsibility for the hurt that was caused. And you just kind of, at this point, you just want to keep it lighthearted with this person and just keep the peace and kind of take a chance in opening up, and maybe giving an apology. But I don't think you see this really working out. I think there's other options for you to open up emotionally, and I just don't know if you want to go through the headache again. So that's how I feel about option 3 with you. So let's talk about the signs you could be dealing with. And yep. that's what we're going to do. So option 1, this was anxiety and a new beginning. Someone you might have a new beginning with, okay? This person could be a Virgo Gemini. This could be a Taurus. This could be a Gemini or a Aquarius, or even a Leo here as well. Sorry. Okay. Also, option 1 could be a Leo. So attractive. Leo, Pisces. And that's all I'm seeing for option 1 here. Okay, option 1. Those are the signs you could be dealing with. Option 2 could be a Libra, Pisces, Virgo, Aries, option 2 could also be a Scorpio. Oh no, that's option 3. Sorry. It's option 3. Okay, so option 3 could be, that was the renewal card. Option 2 was jealousy. Option 3 could be a Leo. An Aquarius, a Sagittarius, an Aries, strong fire sign, option 3. And they could also be a Scorpio, an Aries. Okay. And that's what I see here. All right. Moving on to Libra. Hey, Cryzona. Hello, hello. 1 second, Libra.
You need to take that pill. You want to take it real quick.
Yeah.
We only have so many now. Running out.
Running out. Supplies are running low. All right. Next, Libra. All right, Libra gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libras. All right, so the way it's going to work for Libra, you're going to have 3 options of 2026. I'm a disaster right now. We're going to have 3 options for 2026, and we are going to go through your options. Okay, so that's that. That's that. All right, moving through it all. Gosh. Okay. Option 1 for Libra. Option 3 for Libra. Libra, your first option is someone blending. This might be someone you go out with, or you might meet at a club, or when you're out buying drinks or getting drinks. This is where you might meet option one, okay? Option two is someone who has gone through a loss. I don't know if they went through like a serious surgery or if they lost somebody close in their life, like a parent or a significant other. This person could even be a widow, but they are a CEO or they own their own company or they're well known for what they do. Um, so that is option two. Could be a Leo there. And option three is somebody who you meet by chance. Okay, like while you're out on, I'm feeling like public transportation, like maybe you're on a plane, maybe you're on a in a car, or you meet up at a car meet, or you meet them on vacation. There's something about movement when you meet option three, like you meet them by, it's a chance encounter that you meet this person. Um, so yeah, train, metro, bus, plane, boat, something of that nature. You come across them and you catch each other's eyes. And I feel like this person definitely wants your number or you want theirs, okay? So that is what. Thanks, Marmar. Yeah. So this is option, these are your options. So let's get into each of them and see what is happening in these situations for Libra. Let's start with option one, blending. Thank you, Thomas. Okay, so option one. Okay, option one is someone, I feel like you meet them at a club or while you're out with other friends. And this is someone who's very open romantically to you, may come off very seducing, very passionate, someone who's kind of giving you a fantasy, but you're here for the fantasy, okay, with the chariot card. So we're doing 2026, your three options of 2026. Right now we're doing Libra. And then we'll kind of continue doing the rest. All we have is Aquarius left. What's your zodiac sign, Thomas? Okay. So yeah, you're Libra, you are going to meet this person by probably by going out. And when you meet this person, hey Aaron, we just did Gemini. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? We just did Gemini. Okay. So anyways, this person here is going to kind of give you a fantasy and really try to get your attention, really want your attention, is really going to be very assertive with you and wanting what they want with you and being pretty open about that. But they will be feeling like they're trying to be patient with you and kind of like waiting to see what happens with you. So this person, even though they may come off very seducing, this person will wait it out, because they're not the most, it's interesting. It's like they're appearing very open at first. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but then as you get to know them, you do start to see some blocks within them. So I do see this person actually wanting to take their time with you, even though the start may start off fast. They're actually going to change their place and change the pace and take it slower with you as time goes on here. Okay. So yeah, at first they're going to be a little bit open and really wanting to go for it. And then as time goes on, you're going to see a switch where they really want to slow it down and really watch and wait and see how you react and what you do. But this person's they're going to realize they're very, very attracted to you and that there's just this inner calling in them. I don't know what it is about Libra, but I am so confident in the way that I feel about them that I really am very excited for what Libra is offering me. Okay. So they're really interested in you and wanting a relationship and willing to put in the effort. Option one. Option one really, really likes you and wants to see you two be together. May even want to move in with you or get a house with you over time because this person really does see something here working out long term together. Okay, that's option one. That's option one. Let's see option two now, this loss and CEO. Thank you, Pace, for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I'm hearing I'm a pusher, Katie. I push. That's what I do. So I don't know what this person is, but they feel like they want to really push. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. This person really wants to push the connection along with you and is really really having doubts on how to really like step up in the ways that you need them to, kind of wondering like doesn't know why it's not moving in the direction it is, and is really wanting to take more responsibility, wanting to there to be more of a structure in this relationship, and doesn't know if they can do it, possibly because they're working a lot. They're trying to find ways to make this work outside of maybe having a family or having children. And so it's like, well, I want to be with you, but I'm trying to figure out my own family dynamic and what I've got going on. And so they're trying to find ways to make it work with you. But they do have like a family, or they do have children, I'm getting, or responsibilities that pushes them away from being with you in the ways that you want them to here, Libra. I feel like you trust this person's being sincere, and that yes, it's going to take a really long time with option two, but you trust that this could be something worth having, because this is someone who gives maternal or paternal energy, where there's someone who's building a legacy, there's someone who's building a life, and you kind of understand why they can't give to you in the way that they do, and you understand them, and there's someone you want to keep around you because they can be helpful and reliable to you. So you don't want to let this person go necessarily, but quickly you realize some things are going to end between you two, because 10 10 10, it's coming to an ending, because you guys are having a lot of arguments, and something needs to change between you two. And maybe you're trusting in a new opportunity when you meet, and by the time option two is trying to get it together, it's like, you're happy or elsewhere and you need this to end. So you may be quickly ending it with this person because there's somebody else who just makes you happier than option two. Option two at the bottom of the deck, see two of wands, three of swords. They're just not taking the effort, or, they're so upset about it not working out that they're not really being open and loving. So, they have a heart block, and or their heart is blocked at the time that they meet you, and it just seems like you're not I don't know, it's not working the way that you want to. You might keep this person as a friend in your life. I don't see you completely shutting this person out of your life, but I think you're ending the romantic connection and maybe just turning them into a work friend, or someone more like a colleague in your life, or a pen pal, than someone that you want to be with romantically here, Libra. And let's look at option three, with the victory and swiftness coming in. Okay. I love that you're listening to me while you're cleaning. I love that. I should be cleaning. But I don't have the energy. So it is what it is. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Okay. This is somebody, option 3 is somebody you met possibly um out of a chance encounter, like, just out of nowhere you kind of met this person and they probably
Sorry, one second.
hold.
Sorry, ladies. Sorry.
These are actually, I have all men in my chat,
I'm
Mom.
mad too. Sorry.
I'm joking.
I was thirsty.
You have low energy too, yeah. Whew, man. Oh my gosh. Am I good now?
Yeah, you should be good.
Okay, thank you. I can proceed on, she said.
Yes. Good person.
I know, you just want to lay down. So here with the high priestess, I feel like there's a deep sense of knowing with this person that I feel like this person kind of you should let them go because maybe at the time that option 3 comes in, it's out of you feeling lonely or feeling a little bit like, oh, somebody likes me and is giving me the attention, okay? But maybe you feel like this person's also insecure or this person isn't the kind of person that you would really date. And so, like, maybe they don't have a job or they don't, or they're just like, you're just alone at the time you meet them and they're not really the kind of person you would date. And you kind of know that they're not the kind of person you would date, but they make you really happy because they're always trying to, like, they make you feel good about yourself, Libra. Like, this person's always boosting you up, making you feel loved, making you feel happy, making you feel confident. Like, this person is an ego booster. Like, they boost your ego, being like, you're so fine, what wouldn't I do? Like, you keep this person around because they just communicate how good you are, or how loving you are, or how attractive you are. And this person kind of is like an emotional support person that you've been keeping around. And I feel like you should let them go, but they make you feel confident in yourself. And you love that this person just communicates and puts an effort into you so effortlessly. Whereas other people, like option 2, it was like such a struggle to get them to even put an effort or talk to you. And this person, like, always is wanting to talk and keep the lines of communication open with you. And you love that. You love that you can talk to them whenever you want. And so with the 7 of Wands in reversed, it's like this person's so vulnerable to you. But you also feel like this person is a little bit insecure. And so you might even be trying to help this person be more secure. Even though you should let them go or something like that, you still entertain them. Also, the sex could be really good between you two, Ace of Wands. So there's reasons you keep this person around. Even though you should probably let it go. You do feel like a sense of love with this person. Like, they're just so, I don't know. It's like they're giving like poor unfortunate soul. I don't know why. It's like they're giving me poor unfortunate soul, but also like they're so loving and they're so caring and they're so sweet. So I want to keep them around because I feel a strong bond with this person that I don't even feel with maybe some people I'm with for other reasons or another. And I feel like maybe this could be something. Maybe this eventually would. Maybe you still feel like a sense of hope with this person, even though they're not in a good state in life. Like maybe they're out of a job or they're struggling, right? And it's like, oh well, that's unattractive. That they don't have a job or a car or something, but they're really loving and vulnerable. And a lot of people will like just say, oh, I'm good, I'm okay, I'm fine. Whereas this person doesn't lie about where they are. And so I think there's that part where they're not somebody who masks it, where you might be used, Libra, you may be used to people who are kind of fake or like lie for like the sake of their appearance or their persona, whereas this person doesn't do that. This person's pretty authentic in who they are. If they're having a bad day, they'll tell you Mom, what did you text me? I'm right here.
It's Apollo again.
Oh, another picture of Apollo. Okay. So I've no. So I feel like, yeah, you might keep this person around while you're with someone else, and you don't know what to do with this person because you don't see them long term, but you're in love with them. Low key, like they start to grow on you. So that's what I'm seeing for option 3. Now let me see how you feel about each one. God, I mean, they've been going on for like 3 hours now. Really? Oh, you do, Monette? Oh, wow. That's cool. Okay. Option 1. I feel like you keep communication with option 1, but when it comes to the time and energy, it's like you just talk to them or you keep them around to talk to, but you're honestly getting bored of the effort that they put in. Like for some reason, for you, it's not enough, Libra. Like you want more from them and you're very just kind of bored and you just talk to them because you're bored, but you're very indifferent about them. Like you wouldn't say like you're in love with them, but you explore the idea of them, but then you get bored and you end it with option 1. They just don't do it for you. Option 2, let's see how you feel about option 2. Option 2 here for Libra. Option 2 is someone that you really want things to work out and you want to invest your time and energy into them, but you're going quiet because you know that they can't give you the time and energy it requires. You really do love this person. Option 2 feels like they're a soulmate or someone you have a real bond with. This is someone here that you're very sensitive to their emotions, and sometimes you just don't speak because you know that there's nothing they can do because they're working or they're allocating their time with something else or someone, not someone else, but like their business or their life, right? We did have CEO. So it's like I'm very open and understanding that they have a lot of stress on them. So I don't want to add to their stress. So I'm very warm and compassionate and trying to keep the peace between us. But I miss them a lot. 5 of Cups. Like I'm always missing them or sad that I can't have access to them when I want them. And that makes me really sad. And I feel like they don't plan to see me. They don't put in the effort that's required to make a relationship work. And so I honestly, like, I see clearly through the emotion. So I just don't want to say anything because what's the point? I want someone who's going to invest their time and energy into me. And so I feel that you're very sexually attracted to the kind of person they are. They have a lot of things that you want in a person. They're visionary, they're inspiring, and there's a magnetic draw. You just, but and again, you really do love this person, but you need to be independent from them. And a part of what you love about them is something you need in yourself. So I think you're very aware of that. and eventually it just starts getting withdrawn and boring. That commitment seems like something very far. Some of you are committed to this person, and it's just like they're so committed to their business or what they're doing, which is great, but like there's not enough energy in this connection, so it's feeling like it's fading, so you're getting withdrawn from them as well. Okay, option 3. Option 3. Option 3 is really interesting. Option 3 for you is someone that you feel like lightens your load. Someone who, even though you're like stressed out about another connection or other things in your life, this person makes you laugh or smile and kind of releases any tension that you may be feeling in your life. And you hold a responsibility for I feel like you use this person in a way, but let me explain. I do feel like you use this person in a way to compensate for what you don't have in your life. And you almost like use this person to make you feel better. And that emotionally confuses you because you do not want to hurt this person. But you are aware that you have other options, and that this person is almost like a relief or a release for you. Someone you can just have fun with and have good conversation or be yourself with. But it also, you don't want to get too close to this person because you don't want to hurt them. And Libra, I feel that you quickly, though, start to gain more feelings the more withdrawn you've tried to be from this person. It feels like this person is just full of life, adventurous, someone who's exciting, and is very spontaneously fun. And things just change over time between you two, and it just gets more exciting. Like, I think like there's a part of you that's scared, but this person, anytime you get scared or worried or doubtful, this person does something to sweep you off your feet and makes the connection better. And it was like, well, I was just going to break it off with this person, but it's hard because every time I try to do something, they do something to like change my mind. And I feel like they really want to put an effort in it, and it makes me believe that maybe something could really happen between us because they're everything that I want somebody else to be. I think that option 2 person is like you want them to be like that, and they don't do those things. And there's something here. It's like this person stays loyal, stays committed, has worked through all my insecurities, has stayed there and been loyal to me, even through me hurting them and me confusing them. Even they've just been someone who's just unconditionally loved me, and they make me really happy. So things may change between you and option 3 over time because they're kind of like a rock in your life, and also someone who helps you not be stressed out, and it also helps you gain a sense of security within yourself. So that's option 3. Now I'm going to talk about the signs of each one. So first one was blending, someone you could meet at a club or going out, someone maybe in a friend group even. Signs you could be dealing with here, we have Scorpio and Gemini. We also have Virgo for option 1. Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius for option 1. Okay. Option 2 was a CEO or someone who is a boss energy, um, someone who works a lot. And in with this person, you could be dealing with a Leo, a Virgo, um, a Libra, or Pisces. Oh no, sorry, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Also, in option 2, we have Sagittarius and Aries. Option 3 is Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Pisces. And this is someone who wants a victory and swiftly, like, can sweep you off your feet or come in and make you feel better. Okay, this is someone you feel, I don't know, changes your mind over time, honestly. We have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Virgo, Libra, Virgo, Gemini. All right. So that is what I'm seeing for the zodiac signs. And we are going to get started on Aquarius now, last but not least. All right. Whew. We've made it to the end. To Aquarius. My Aqua gang. Do we have any Aquariuses? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquas. All right, Aquarians. You guys are next. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what we got going on for you. You will have 3 options, and we're going to go over their characteristics, the situation or the connection, and then how you feel about them. Okay? So hold your intentions. For 2026, who's coming in? Aquarius, option 1. Came out fast. Option 2. And option 3. Okay. Option 1 is someone who's very, like, unhappy in their life. Like, they get a lot of attention, maybe known for what they do, right? They get, like, a lot of gifts or love in their life, but it's not the love that they want. So there's someone here. Option 1 is someone who's not very happy with the life that they have, even though a lot of people would dream of the life that they have. Option 1. Option 2 is someone who you've had an ending with, who's still desiring you and might have friend zoned you. Or you may be having a friendship with someone who's desiring more than just friendship. Okay, they want the friendship to end because they have stronger feelings for you. Option 2. Option 3 is somebody who has strong intentions to enjoy a life with you. This is someone who's kind of maybe a little bit older, could be younger. I don't know. This person just wants to enjoy their time with you and is kind of someone who wants to give a lot of their time and energy for you. They just like you. I don't know what to say. Hi, Trinidad. I haven't seen you in a minute. Happy holidays. So this is someone here who, yeah, just really enjoy spending time with you. Maybe wants to give you a gift or is very, like, they give you a lot of gifts. Option 3 is someone who's very intentional with you and wants to enjoy life with you. So this is someone who's going to be very upfront in what they want, and is someone very easy, like very go with the flow, very relaxed. Could live in another country, like could live out in the wild even with like all the trees and shit. Like, they could be like out in nature, like kumbaya, but like fawn over you and wants to give you a lot of shit. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. So let's see here the situations between you and these people. All right, Aquarius. Okay, that's too many. Option 1. Tell me about option 1. Option 1. Option 2. I know I'm putting it all out from the beginning. Option 2. Ooh. Okay, option 3. Okay. Option 1 for Aquarius is somebody here who, again, was discontent out where they were in their life, okay? And I feel like this person here might be already in a relationship when they meet you, and either has a wife or a husband and is very secure or has a very comfortable life. They're either a family man or a family woman. And while it might look all good on the inside, this person actually feels very restricted and bound and not very happy. Like I feel like this person almost feels like a shell of themselves in their relationship or in the commitment that they're in. But like I stick around for the kids or I stay in this because I don't really know how to get out of it. It's all I know. And I'm like holding back my feelings towards you, Aquarius. This person does have a lot of feelings for you, but tries to balance out their emotions towards you because maybe they feel like this is wrong or I shouldn't do this. So with the Queen of Cups, it's like this person feels like you're kind of that nurturer in their life or someone who's just a calming presence in their life that okay, is it all in my head? Like this person gets excited when you come around, or like maybe you great, like be like, hey, buddy, or hey, but you're open to this person because you don't maybe see them as somebody serious, or you don't see them as somebody that it's going to go anywhere with. So you might just be like loving and kind to this person and balancing that out. But with the Wheel of Fortune to the Tower card, this person might be going through a divorce and wanting things to change because they're just so unhappy in their marriage or in their relationship that they want it to change, and they don't, they feel like the way that they feel about you means more, and that you're somebody more that they'd want to be with. So this person is going through a divorce when you meet them, or going through a breakup in a family, and you might be bringing back something that they've missed in a connection. The love that they're looking for, the kind of love that they want, someone who's warm and compassionate, but very honest. And I feel like you're someone that they could see a life with. So that is option one for you. Option two here is someone who is someone you may have a friendship with, Aquarius, but is desiring more. And, doesn't wants the friendship to end to be more romantically involved with you. This person starting out here is very fun. Like you guys have a really good time together. You're very giddy, kind of like children when you hang out, always joking, always laughing. This person feels like, are you coming on tomorrow? I don't know. I want to, but I don't know. I think it depends on how I feel. I feel like this person here, Aquarius, is someone who you just vibe with and you feel like you can be yourself around, and you guys just have fun. You're like kids when you're together. But this person knows that in order for there to be a romantic connection, they kind of have to take matters into their own hands, because they may feel like you're not aware that they like you like that. You just think, oh, we're just having a fun time. We're just friends. You don't really see how they feel about you. You don't know how they feel about you. And Three of Swords, Ace of Swords, this person's really struggling to communicate it. It's like they're fearing rejection, or they're also like trying to get over another relationship. So that could be something here where like this person, you kind of helped this person move out of one relationship into being a relationship with you, but this person's also like fearing talking to you about the love that they have for you, but they want to talk to you, but they like are struggling to tell you. And they just end up going silent, and like maybe they're like a little bit of a workaholic, so like they try to like balance out the way that they feel with you just by working or like refocusing their energy. But this person, every time, like I think you guys have stayed friendly through the years, and so this person really does want to work towards being somebody you can trust over time through, being there for one another, being some like, even they may be very emotionally supportive, very giving to you, someone who kind of is a helping hand to you, like an acts of service person, like, I've got you, Aquarius, I can help you, I can do this for you, I gotcha. Yeah, you just finished the Gemini reading. Yeah, a lot of these are crazy. Have to let me know how it goes. But I feel like this person, is going to keep giving to you and giving to you without voicing that they like you. Like they're not telling you up front, Aquarius, that they like you. And so you're supposed to catch their drift through all the effort they've been putting in, that, duh, I like you, Aquarius. But I think that this person just can't find it in them to express themselves, and may walk away to emotionally find something deeper, because they need to figure it out. Like they have too much fear to come up to you and tell you the truth of how they feel about you. So that's option 2. Option 3, Aquarius, is someone who really wants to fight for the connection here. Someone who really feels like, and by the way, option 2 was someone who was very intentional with you, maybe be gift giving you and wants to enjoy their life, with you. This could be someone who lives out in nature or something. Someone who's just really wants to put in, like, really likes you or looks at your picture a lot, like this person in the back. Like it's like this person's giving a gift to somebody in the back. So this person may be very loving, very gift giving to you, very sincere with you, always sweet on you. They just enjoy your company and enjoy your light or your energy. I do feel that this person actually fights very hard for this relationship. And wants to be with you, like really wants to put in the effort. They may feel a very competitive drive between other people that they feel like may like you. They may feel like there's other people who like you, Aquarius, and they may get a little jealous about that. But here with the Emperor, this person's like no joke. Like this person tells you their intentions with you up front. Like option 2 is so afraid to tell you they like you. Like option 3 just tells you what they want from you up front. They're very determined. They're very regulated. They kind of say what they want. They expect it in return. This person will not be hiding that they want a relationship from you. Very assertive, very dominant. Could be dealing with an Aries here. Someone very dominant, Aquarius. Like I say what I want, and yeah, like I'm not playing around, but I am very loving. Like this person, even though they're serious, they can be very loving at the same time. King of Wands, Knight of Cups, this person just envisions something very happy with you. This person is very happy in your energy. They see you as somebody that they would be looking for in a partner, and that you're kind of like the dream boy or dream girl to them. Like you are the kind of person that they would want to be in a serious commitment with. So I know, right? I will have to try that. Thank you, Erin. That's so sweet. I'm dying. You can tell. Like I'm like, all over the place. It's great. It's great. Here with the Strength card, this person this person's going to be patiently trying this relationship out with you and wants things to change between you two over time. This person's very aware of how they feel about you. They're aware of what they want. They don't hide it. Oh, thanks, Darren. Thank you. You're Cancer. I did water signs in another video, so this is the earth and air video, but like a couple hours ago, I did fire and water, and there are timestamps in the comments for you for the Cancer. But best wishes to you too, and thank you so much for saying hello. Thank you. So over here with the 9 of Pentacles to the 3 of Cups, somebody here loves how independent you are from a connection, but also wants to invite you out. They could invite you out to their social group or invite you out to a party they're having. This person is going to be inviting you to an engagement that they're having or a social event that they're having. And I feel like this person is really judging you, even if they act very nice and friendly and happy-go-lucky. The whole time they're watching you, like their eyes are just on you, and they're very much judging you here. But I do feel with the 7 of Cups, this person may be confused about you. Like, do you have many options? And they do want a romantic connection with you, and it's very, like this person's like kind of going to be just kind of like confusing you a little bit, Aquarius, with their offers to try to judge what kind of person you are. So, this person's very intentional with you and kind of testing you here, but is also very confused if you have other options as well. And they may feel a very competitive drive towards you, but this person trusts that through the effort that they put, that they have faith that they will get you because you are their star. Like you are somebody that they trust will be everything they want you to be. Oh, that's a lot. Don't refrigerate it. Then pour honey over it and take spoonfuls of the syrup. I'm going to have to watch this back, but I will, you know what? Maybe I will try it, but I don't know how I feel about raw garlic. But that sounds good. I should give this a try. I should give it a try. I might. I might just order it and have my mom make it for me. Mom, will you make it for me? No, just kidding. We have ingredients of something to make. We have to do honey, onion, and garlic. And then we dice up the onion and the garlic, and then we pour honey over it, and we take spoonfuls of it.
Okay, you can do it.
No, you have to do it with me. We're in it together.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Nope,
Yep.
I'll watch.
No. You'll do it too. I'll just say open your mouth, and I'll just put it over your lips, even if you're I'm just gonna push the spoon in your face. Exactly. I will try this. I'm not prone to trying things. I mean, they're all natural ingredients, so why not give it a try? I'm open to that. So anyway, sorry Aquarius, really quick. So this person is very responsible person and wants to take responsibility and believing that if they are generous with you and loving and they are being upfront with you that they should be getting the outcome of the person you say you want. This person could have been observing you and hearing like kind of what you want in a partner. And it's like, okay, if I'm everything that you say you want, Aquarius, and what you're looking for in a partner, let's see how you act. Like this person's going to be testing the hell out of you because they want to see if they're giving, if they're loving, if they're everything that if they're everything that you want, how will you treat me? And will you treat me the way that I want you to? So, yeah, this person's going to be very observant of you. Option 3. Oh, thanks, Erin. I appreciate you. I really am going to try it. I'm going to try it tomorrow. Oh, raw honey is good, Mommer? Okay. So let's see how you feel about these options because we see them, but let's see you. Yep. Yes, but Mom, it makes you feel better. You love my outfit? Thank you. Bye, Erin. Okay, so Aquarius, option 1. I feel like you have a strong you really have strong feelings for option 1. You're very attracted to option 1 and your heart is open with option 1 and you're very attracted to option 1. They're sweet, they're loving, they're sexy, they're good looking, option 1. But you feel like you have to do more of the effort and you see option 1 as someone who's a little bit fickle in love, but you're inspired by this person or very attracted to this person. But you feel like you need to be independent from them because they're not single. And so I feel like you're like, I need to be on my own. Like I can't be with this person, even though I want to invest my time and energy. I need to hold back because I need to be respectful of this person's relationship or what they're doing. So I need to be independent from this person, even though they're what I want. I can't have them. So that is option 1. Option 2, how do you feel about them, Aquarius? Option 2, I feel like you really want to have sex with option 1, side note. Okay, option 2, how do you feel about option 2, Aquarius? All right, option 3. Oh, wait, I'm doing option 2. Okay. Option 2 is somebody here that you're unsure about. This was the friend kind of connection coming in here. I feel like option 2 for you, Aquarius, you fantasize actually a lot about option 2. Like, I think you wonder what it could be, but you're dabbling on the lines of really taking action. You won't take action because you're so unsure if this person really likes you. And you kind of been like, dreaming of or fantasies, maybe sexual fantasies with, because right there's that desire card here. There's been a lot of sexual fantasies about option 2, but you've been quiet about it and in your head because you're just like, I am not going to tell them I like them. And maybe it is all in my head and I'm just overthinking this way too much with option 2. They're just my friend. But I think deep down you're kind of like lying to yourself and you kind of been waiting and holding out to see if they're into you, but you do feel like they're lying and you're also lying about your feelings towards them. There is a state of extreme security with this person and comfort to be yourself and be accepted as who you are, and that this person really, you know, cares about you, and that feels really nice. But I think you're exploring other options because it's dead, like it's not going anywhere, and both of you need to say something and neither of you are saying it. So it's going to end unless there's an equal give and take, and right now it feels like we're both hiding the fact we like each other. So I feel like this is a flame that kind of dies because no one's willing to push the envelope. Even if you do feel a very strong bond, you're not letting them in because you're afraid of what the consequences of that. All right, option 3. How do you feel about option 3? Okay, you and option 3 have something tumultuous between you two. There's a lot of tension between you two. I feel like it's hard to make this work, but you do really care about option 3. You really have a lot of love for option 3, but you're trying to keep the peace. But it's also that things are being done the hard way, not the smart way. And so there's like this resistance that you're feeling from this person emotionally, and it's making you feel like there's a lot of passive aggressiveness in the energy and resistance to kind of change it. And then you're very objective about how you feel about them. It's like, I have emotions for them, but I'm going to be objective because there's something here that's like it's being done the hard way. And so you're emotionally leaving option 3 and moving on from option 3 because they're not being open enough. And there's been a lot of misunderstandings between you two. But I don't know, maybe something's going to change here. So this could have been somebody you've left behind in the past, but they're coming towards you because they make you really happy and they're asserting themselves. I feel here that this person is pushing forward to move forward with you and fight for the connection or vice versa. And it's making you feel like you really care about them, but you're confused because in the past they were dealing with somebody else. Or, ooh, what is this fighting about? Complicated. This could have been an insecurity, fighting over being insecure, fighting over believing that there was someone else and that they were hiding things from you. So I feel like you fight how you feel about them, or there's something that's being hidden within this connection that just isn't coming out. I just really do sense you feel very unsure about option 3, even though you're trying to not like argue with them. It's like you're open to talking to them again, but and then maybe start again with this person over a sense of time. But you're also like, something here does frustrate you. The past and who they were dealing with. It's like, are you still messing with people from my past? Like, it's like you guys know the same people. So there's mistrust with this person a little bit. You just don't, they're holding back or they're hiding things, or you're in your head about this person. Like, you cannot negate the fact that you feel like this person was messing around with your friends or other people. And even though you guys are talking and they're wanting something with you, you're too fearful due to them entertaining others. And so you kind of fight for your freedom or not really wanting to date them, even though they make you happy and you get excited when you see this person. You just are kind of angry with the way they treated you in the past and how they played with your emotions. So I don't know, you might be resentful over option number 3. So signs you could be dealing with, signs you could be dealing with for each zodiac sign. Let's see here. Option 1 was someone who was very discontent within a family dynamic. Could be married here. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aries, Leo, or Cancer. Option 1 could also be a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Cancer. That's option 1. Moving on to option 2, this could be someone in a friendship where there's a lot of sexual fantasies about each other, but feeling like, does it go beyond that? I don't know. So there's a lot of questioning with this person. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius here, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo. And that's that with this person. They could also be a Virgo, a Leo. Okay, that's all I'm seeing here. And that's for option 2. Option 3 may be someone who's been fantasizing you, wanting to enjoy their time with you, very intentional about what they want with you. But we'll see, because you were really hesitant on your energy. Your energy and their energy were a little different. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Libra, a Virgo, Gemini, an Aquarius, a Leo, an Aries, a Leo. Option 3. They also could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Leo, a Pisces, or an Aries. All right, and that is what I have for you guys and who is coming in 2026. So let me know if you're like, hey, Nina, these people are sounding like this person or that person. Let me know. I'm interested to see what happens to you guys in 2026. Obviously, I want more blessings, more love, more abundance, all the good things for all of you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next read. I'm going to do probably something different next time than love. Like maybe like, what's the next chapter in your life? So we will see about that. So thank you guys so much. I want affection. Hey, affection for a woman is not hard to get. Okay, you just gotta Put yourself out there a little bit. Women do not have that problem, Debbie. In 2026. Okay. All right. So much love, guys. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know how it resonates for you. Shut up about timestamps. I don't give a fuck. Period. Mom, do you have anything to say? Nope. Mom doesn't have anything to say. So that's that. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.